Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hutan Pantai, FS25. I'm your host, Fields and Skylines, and we are still in September. We are going to continue our pea harvest. We have last episode. I realized I really didn't show a lot of the pea harvesting as I was jumping around a bit with the wheat planting the barley field. Um, so currently, uh, if we take a look at prices and go to peas, we can see we have almost 88,000 of them stored. Um, we have $47,966, and we need to start harvesting some more peas. It's a long harvest. We're going to be harvesting field 8 here, which is ours. So we're going to get right onto that. I believe field 8 is to my left. I don't know what the best way to do this is. So we're going to hold B, steering assist. Okay. And we're going to come on in. It's not showing the lines. I don't know why it's not showing. There we go. All right. So turn on lower, and we'll start driving. I know I'm going backwards, but it seems like the worker always goes backwards, so that is what I'm going to do. I will probably focus on the headland here, and then at some point we'll kick off a worker. And we'll do some jumping around. There's also some the changes I'm going to make. Obviously, these two fields are huge. They're way big enough for all the peas I need. So we won't be buying more. In fact, I'm going to make one of the fields smaller. The one more by the farm homestead, I'm going to grass it and probably put in chickens, and we'll put in a couple more greenhouses, maybe some large greenhouses, a large greenhouse, a large mushroom, things like that. And then also I'm thinking about putting in a mini production. I know like some of them it doesn't make sense to do because they're like 1/10 the output, and the big boys usually don't cost that much more. But for the canning processing, it's $330,000. And I think for the time being, a short solution might be putting in a small canning processor, which is $36,000. So the cost is about right on that one. We could fill it up with peas. We could still sell half of our peas when we need to because it's so much slower. And then we'll still get some canned peas out of it, still sell some peas, make some money, and be able to go forward with what we want to do in the future. I think it would be a good mix, like a good thing, because that canning facility, not only can we can peas, but we could then look towards some of the other things that we wanted to do. I think there was like kimchi, and there's stuff you can do with the rice. So we could definitely make great use of it and help supplement our income, a little bit. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Once you know what, let me, I'm gonna crack on with this headland, and then we'll show it. So what I'm talking about. But all in all, I think peas is going to be very profitable. It's just very slow. I hope there's some mods that come out soon that will have bigger headers on the pea thing, because it is slow going. And I get why the worker goes like every 3, just because it's a big machine to turn. So that is our plan. Also, our plan is to, as we have money, is to flip, and at least until it's no longer profitable to flip, used items. I did that. I flipped 3 of them to get us to where we're at. Workers are expensive. Pea fields take a long time. So I have been doing some flipping. There's one more thing we can afford, but we can't afford to fix it. So we won't be flipping it right now, unless I take a loan out, but then, it's not really worth it. So yeah, that is where we are at. I do enjoy, I don't mind the time it takes to do the harvesting. I get it can be a bit boring watching the same thing over and over again, but it is what it is. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kick off some time lapses of just doing the peas with some jump cuts here and there mixed in, and then at the end of the video I'll probably show you the plan for I'll probably show the plan for what the plan is for farm expansion and minimizing that 1 pea field. I mean, we will lose some peas, but at the end of the day, I think it's okay. We have a lot of them, so. So yeah, sorry, I am going to kick off that time lapse. So we shall see you all in a bit. we are completed with the harvest. So I'm just going to wash up some equipment, and then we are going to hopefully be able to execute my plan. We may have to sell a few more. I sold 3 loads of peas just to get some money. We may have to sell a few more. Hopefully not, though. But we have 76,000. I might go flip something at the store, maybe, to get a little bit more if we need it, but hopefully not. So the new washer, you can push around. I'm not quite used to that yet. So here we go. So we're going to go just pack stuff up, and then we'll start putting in the things we want to put in. Need to also put the last of our peas in storage bins, and we can take a look at how many peas we have left to sell. Let's go ahead and look at that. All right. Put that away. Last of our peas. See, we have a pallet spawn there at Chili's. All right, let's take a quick look. We have 128,000 peas, which we'll sell in December. But I want to get our land just adjusted a little bit. Oh, I bought this trailer. Cost a little bit of money, and that's why we are where we are. Anyways, let me go ahead and put him in here somewhere. The reason I bought this trailer is because it can be used to move pallets, and it can be used to move like the rice or whatnot. So come on out. Let's see, no mushrooms yet. Still no mushroom spawn. Let's go ahead and run over here and see if it is Chili's. I think it's Chili's. It's red, so I would think it's Chili's, but I don't know. Yep, pallet of Chili's. We're doing chilies and spring onions. We might have to do some Napa cabbage. And garlic as well, although I am not sure. We'll find out. So this is my plan. I mean, we have to go into construction and go down to here and paint. So what I want to do is kind of from this corner straight back to here, make this all more farmstead. And yeah, we'll lose some peas, but with the wheat we have planted for chickens and the rice that we'll do, I think it'll be okay. To lose this land, we can always buy more. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to use, I don't know if there's like a meadow. So we'll use grass. And then we'll uh, zoom out. I think I'm going to try with a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. But yeah, it definitely doesn't have to be perfect. But I just don't want to take away. Oops. Yeah, so we'll have to do a little bit smaller there. So in this area, I want to put greenhouses and mushrooms, chicken coops, and the mini canner. So let's go a little smaller. It's not as easy as it looks when you're using the controller versus keyboard and mouse, fortunately, but we do have a little extra money. I should have probably saved before doing this. But, oh well. And then let's go up to dirt. Must be forest ground. No. Don't know. But there we go. New pea field is a little smaller. And over here, we can fit sheds and pallet storage and whatnot. So if we go back into construction, first I'm going to save. Yeah, so if we go back into construction once we're done saving, we're going to be first and foremost, we are putting we get here construction, and we are looking for productions, and obviously we don't want to spend all that much money right now. We don't have the 330 to buy the canning. So if we go in here and we go down, like here is potato processing, we see all these things, but here's the bakery, here is the canning, and this is what we want because we can then slowly do some stuff with this, right? So for now, I'm going to place it right here. And I'm going to put in some asphalt to kind of connect this area here. So just kind of get out of the way. If I just kind of Just trying to make a little bit of an outline. It's kind of like this. Hopefully this is tractor sized. I don't know. And there we go. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now, it's not going to be anywhere as fast as anything in the big form, but we can bring in 24,000 liters of peas, and we can make canned peas. Kimchi takes Napa cabbage, garlic, so we can do all of this. So we definitely are going to do that one. So I have to go and turn that on over here. Snap cabbage and garlic. I think what we're going to do is create a couple more, maybe a large greenhouse or a couple mediums. We'll see. Because on this greenhouse, I probably could have just did it right from the owned here. If we go to garlic, turn that on. Napa cabbage is turned on now. It shows 4 water, gets 3 Napa cabbage, and it's going to do 672 cycles a month. Garlic is 720 cycles, so we'll be using a little bit more water. So maybe another one of these greenhouses might be for the best. And then I think we're going to set things to distribute since we only have one. So selling, distributing, 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 distributing. So that should send everything there to that should send everything off to that little canning facility, which we'll get rid of when we have enough money to buy. Once we have enough money to buy the big one, we'll sell this one. For now, let's drop these chilies off in here. Did we fill it up with chilies already? We sure did. Alright, let's go ahead and just move that right there. Thought it would be able to hold more. What else can we make with the chilies? I'm not seeing anything, so we may have to sell chilies. So let's go ahead and store these again. And then we'll distribute everything until it's full. And now let's go get some peas. So maybe one greenhouse will be enough to keep this thing running for now. we'll see how it does. So we'll take a truckload. I think we're going to need a couple truckloads. I think it holds, I don't know how much. We'll probably continue this gravel path all the way around here now. So yeah, so this should increase some of our revenue. We're still going to sell most of our peas. I just got to figure out how much it can do a month, so I know how many we have to keep for 12 months worth of it running. Start. So let's take a look. Peas. So it needs 100 peas times 2,400. So really just filling this up will be enough for 10 months. So we really don't need how much. And if we don't run it for a couple months, we don't run it for a couple months. We'll be all right. And I really think we need to get a pea harvester per field. So our goal will be canning factory and another pea harvester. We also have to buy a small harvester for the wheat field, and we might want to think about getting a larger planter. So yeah, I think that's where we're at. So with that, I think we're going to leave the episode right here. I'm just going to fill this up and then take a look into some other ways, like if we want to do another greenhouse or not. I don't think we do. So, but yeah, so that, I want to say thank you for watching. Please thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It'd be great help. And as always, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Until next time, goodbye.